Hello, guys. Welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at the Christian view of Islamic book versus Muslims' view of Christian book. And when we talk about books, we talk about the Bible versus Quran. And we know that the Muslims believe that the Quran is verbatim word of God given by an intermediary, Jibril, we can call him Gabriel, by their prophet Muhammad. On the other hand, Christians say that the Bible is the inspired word of God. And this is how we see this. This is how this book will define, this religion define their books. But when we come to the Quran, because the Quran makes a lot of claims, because it comes 600 years after Jesus, and he makes some claims about the New Testament and the Old Testament and stuff like that. There's a lot of claims there. And the Muslims, sometimes they cannot find these claims verified in the Bible. I find it difficult. So I think that's how, because they find this difficult and these difficulties, this affected how they look at our book, the Bible, because they say that the Bible is corrupt. Most of them will use this language, that the Bible is corrupt. That's why. But even as they say that the Bible is corrupt, but they say not everything there is corrupt. So they can see, choose and pick the one that might agree with their book and say that one is okay. But on the other hand, the way the Christians look at the Islamic book is different. We don't say that the Quran is corrupt. No, we don't say that. You can find any Christian that we say that the Quran is corrupt. We don't use that language or the term on the Quran. We don't. What we said about Quran is not about corruption. We dismiss it altogether. We dismiss the whole book and said that this book is not from God. That's what we say. We don't even. We don't. You can never see any Christian, call himself a Christian that will validate even a single line in Quran and say that this line is from God. No, because we don't see, we don't even look at the book. You don't have to look at the book. We look at the person that gave, how this book come from, where it came from. It came from somebody that have not spoken to God before. God have not spoken to him. It came from somebody that the parents are pagans. This is obvious. Muhammad's parents are pagans. You know what I mean? That's he does know. He was not a Christian before he had this revelation. He was not even practicing Judaism before he had this revelation. God have not spoken to his father before he has this revelation. And that's why we see like this Gabriel or God, Allah, went and chose a pagan. He just appeared to a pagan, all of a sudden. Somebody have not prayed to God, to real God in his life, or the parents, you know what I mean? Just appear from nowhere and start speaking to this man. And not only that, because we don't just dismiss it because we want to dismiss it, because we just say, oh, this is not from God. We dismiss it because, first of all, Jesus already prophesied 600 years ago that false prophets will come, and they will come to deceive people with false miracles. You know what I mean? And that false miracles, people may be looking at miracles. That false miracle is this book coming from one man. And the thing is, like, you cannot build a religion based on what one man said. Like the words of Quran came from Muhammad, even though he says from God. No one's there to verify that. But it came from a single man. But when you look at the Bible, on the other hand, those books written from different authors. You know what I mean? Different authors. And this Quran that is written by one man, full of contradiction. You know what I mean? It's part of the stuff. You look at it and you laugh and say, "This is not from God." And when you look at the Bible, it's written from different authors, different people, even different location as well, not even in the same location. But this is what we are dealing with. You know what I mean? This is what Christians say about their book, and Muslims will say that our book is corrupt. We don't say their book is corrupt. We dismiss it. It's not from God, and they can prove us. If they say it's from God, let them prove it. And before you prove it, you have to prove it with miracles. You know what I mean? God cannot start talking to somebody to build a religion without doing a single miracle through that man. Because as far as you can see in the Quran, there's no miracle by the prophet of that Islam. There's no miracle from him according to the Quran. I don't know about hadith. Hadith. Some people dismiss it anyway. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.